Give me 1 second. See, I could be demure. Or we could be hood. Give us a few. We're about to get started, everybody. Let me run the intro. Let me run the intro, and then we'll get started. Mike. And I'm declining these people that think that they're going to come try to battle. We don't battle. Our gifts are off. So welcome in, everybody. Give me a minute or two. I'm about to get started. I don't like
it. Successfully.
All right. So give me a second.
Joint rock. Yeah, hand me a lighter, man. Yeah. I'm in a booth right now, right? And I look around and I finally realize that I done turned myself to a self-made millionaire, you dig? Everybody love me except for one group. Hey, don't play with me, play with your... Let's go. Don't play with me. Don't do that. Play with your boo. Play with your boo. Young nigga on some multi-million-dollar shit. Fur coat, $500,000 worth of ice on. Lit up like a Christmas lights on. Why the f do you be so fresh, dog? Why you keep your foot on these neck, dog? Cause we at the top, but we really from the bottom. Tell it, come in, that's how I feel about them. Heard your intro, your last 2 mixtapes. I hear you slick dissing, but that lying. All they make believe rapping about cocaine. Don't play with me, ho. Got it, you a hoe, man. Hey, you went from my biggest fan to my biggest hater. Begging me to sign with you, but I had too much paper. Still that same that used to front your big brother. Found out here, too now I call him your big sister. You still that same that was beefing with a dog. But you a gangster though. I cannot take you serious. They said them poop. On your team, earn your draw. They say you make them poop. Call you boss, but they can't call you king. Why? Because that's dope. I can't drink all that 2 liters. Why? Because that's raw. The streets hour. That new 488 came with a lot of power. My little nigga begging to let those sisters scatter shower. Don't play with me. Play with your boo. Matter of fact, when she told me you a boo. For real. And tell that old from my hood with you that he a boo. He don't get away. You make the city look bad. That's the truth. Damn, man. I be in North Memphis more than you. I shot my first 20 videos in my hood. Trap. You a poop. I heard they never see you in your hood. Hey. Quit playing. 10 M's up with the... I'm just saying. Oh, you must be mad because they call Memphis dog land. On Method Super Bowl, my money on the fountain cans. Hey, you big head motherfucker. Why you hating so much? Oh, I forgot you came up rapping dissing 3 6 Mafia. Stop slick dissing and dodging me. Let's get it poppin'. Oh.
All right, I'm going to get into this because I'm going to do this respectfully. Like I said, I'm going to talk about a few things. I don't like when people disrespect the elderly community, and especially one of our moderators. I don't like it. There's no reason, and I'll show the post. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Our moderator, she's an elderly young lady, and no. There's no reason to call somebody somebody goofy as F-U-C-K. There's no reason for it. Let me grab this screenshot. There's no reason. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you the post that our moderator commented on. Give me 1 second. Yeah. It's telling me to turn my camera on. So, give me 1 second. I'm going to put this on Do Not Disturb. All right. Sorry, everybody. Hold on. So, Ms. Bev had made a comment on somebody's post because they were mocking dementia. They were mocking dementia. That, I get it. A lot of people would be upset because there's people that have dementia. And so their response was, that's their response to Ms. Bev. How are you going to sit there and call an elderly woman goofy as F-U-C-K? Tell me. How are you going to call an elderly woman, a young lady, goofy as F-U-C-K? And all Ms. Bev did was call them out about their dementia post. You see what I'm saying? The disrespect that goes on, I don't get it. I don't understand it. But here we have people that essentially mock dementia, and then they want to be disrespectful in there when somebody calls them out. See, when I seen that and I was made aware of that, hold on, let me get this. Franklin Dave, get out of here. Let me get this account out of here, everybody. Oh, well, maybe the moderators. So typically, Night Shift hangs out with the group in awareness. And that's what I don't understand. I don't understand if you are affiliated or associated with an awareness group, that is how you are conducting yourself? Is that what we're doing? You associate with an awareness group, and that is how you conduct yourself. Leaving things like that, commenting things like that, unacceptable. I'll put it back up. I invite them to come get in a box. I invite them to come get in a box, and we could have a friendly conversation, a respectful conversation. I invite Night Shift 2.0 to come get in a box and let's have a respectful conversation. I'll do that. No ifs, ands, or buts. Mrs. Bev was simply calling them out about the dementia posts that they had put up. And they want to call her goofy as F-U-C-K. You see what I'm saying? I don't tolerate this. I find that highly disrespectful. And we won't block anybody. Let's not block anybody unless they're being very, very disrespectful and making some rude comments. Don't block anybody. Everybody's welcome here. I'm not like I said, I'm here to address some things. So I invite Night Shift 2.0 to come and let's have a respectful conversation and just explain as to why Why be so disrespectful to somebody that's in the elderly community? I did comment. I commented on their post, and I'll tell you what I put there. Oh, I'll show you. Give me 1 second, everybody. Please be patient. I'm addressing something right now. Like I said, I'm not blocking anybody unless they are very disrespectful or rude. If they become disrespectful or rude in the comments, then we'll get them blocked. You know, I have brought awareness very, very respectfully. And if people don't believe it, or however they want to choose, you know, everybody comes to their own conclusions. In awareness, there's a lot of us that are very respectful, and we do it respectfully. That's what we do. So, give me 1 second and I'll tell you what my response was. Let me get the post. And I'll show you what my response was. That way nobody could go back and say, oh, wow, the Mexican homie was disrespectful in the comments. So there's my response. She was upset about the dementia post. Your response right there is unacceptable. That was my response 27 minutes ago. 27 minutes ago. That way nobody says, I don't want them to come back and say the Mexican homie was disrespectful in the comment section. Sorry, everybody. Like I say, I keep things respectful. I try to bring awareness as respectfully as possible. When I say I have receipts, I have receipts. I'm not going to sit here and lie to anybody about coming with receipts. Some people will demand receipts, and when people start demanding things, I'm not going to show them. Because nobody's going to demand anything from me, but I will put the receipts out when I talk about it. And like I said, if nobody's being disrespectful in the comments or rude, I'm not going to block them. We're going to leave people here. And if they don't like what I'm talking about, they can respectfully keep it moving. But I'll put receipts out, not to worry. I mean, so I have invite. It's an open invite for Night Shift 2.0 to come get in a box. And let's have a civilized conversation about this. Beep said you talked about the trademarks like months ago. We've been waiting. Who's been waiting? Did I ever tell anybody I was gonna provide receipts for trademarks? I never did. Go back to any of our live streams and you show me where I said I was going to use all the receipts for trademarks. I never did. I didn't say I was going to provide those receipts. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to address other things. So, like I said, I'm waiting for Night Shift 2.0 to see if they'll come get in a box. And if they don't, I'll give them 5 minutes before I move on. I'll give them 5 minutes before I keep it moving. So let me grab something else in the meantime. And I'm not going to hold up anybody's time today. I'm not going to waste nobody's time today. And I've said it before. The reason I want to have these conversations is because I'm not going to be wasting my time and energy and going back and forth with people. That's not going to happen. I don't waste energy where energy does not need to be wasted. I got a lot of other things I can focus on, like projects at work, doing other things. I'm not going to go back and forth with people. Somebody, the username is Super Eni Hut Juniors. Why not just show trademark proof? Because ego, that's your answer. I never said anything about my ego. It's not about ego. It's not about this or that. I don't know where they come up with these conclusions or these assumptions, but I'm waiting for Night Shift 2.0. Like I was saying, I don't waste energy where energy does not need to be wasted. I don't go back and forth with people. Awareness should not be having to go back and forth with people. Taken away from getting the message out there. Give me 1 second while I grab something. So, give me 1 second. I'm trying to grab a document here. You know what they say about people who make assumptions? Yeah, I don't make assumptions. I don't know if Night Shift is here. But I don't take lightly to people making fun of dementia. I just don't do it. That's where I stand with it. But they're more than welcome to get in a box. I showed what my response was, and I'll show it again before we keep it moving. And I'll give them 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to keep it pushing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show it one more time. I don't think they're going to come join us, because I got to read a transcript. So for the ones that missed it, give me 1 second. Let me get this green screen off. For the ones that missed it, so this is what I'm addressing at the current moment. Miss Bev made a comment on a post about them mocking dementia. Give me 1 second. And I'm trying to see if Night Shift is coming in. So Ms. Bev was calling them out for mocking dementia. And then Night Shift 2.0 decided to say, you are aware that commenting is just pushing my post out more, don't you? Goofy ass FUCK. Give me 1 second. And no, let's try to keep the chat respectful. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, but let's try to keep the chat respectful. I will say, if somebody... What happened? Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, everybody. I guess, give me 1 second. I gotta check a post. That way I can keep it pushing. Give me about a minute. And in the meantime, give me a minute. I gotta check this post real quick.
Pussy. Yeah. Oh, pussy. Yeah. Was talking about me in your song prior to the side. Found my number in her phone and it hurt your pride. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you found my number in her phone and it hurt your pride. Hey. When they hear this shit, they gon' play it 5 times. Got a lot of phone calls that yeah, you found my number in her phone and it hurt your pride. Hey. When they hear this shit, they gon' play it 5 times. Got a lot of phone calls that I get too high to try. Don't play with me, do that. Play with your beat, play with your beat. Don't play with me, nah. Play with your beat. So I told myself a long time ago, right? I said I ain't gonna expose this, man, cause we from the same city. You know, and your whole team know, I've been sparing your for the past 5 years. You know that, man, come on, man. CM who? CMF, the cocaine music. I know, you know, the whole motherfucking city know, you's a big. Don't play with me, man, play with you do. This ain't what you want. On this same little...
So regarding the dementia post, give me 1 second. So the dementia post has been taken down according to their account. So what they put out 10 minutes ago was, says, once again, we are not awareness. They associate with awareness, although. We are a T page. My respect for Checkmate and her happiness outweighs any argument between me and Awareness T. The bit has been removed. No disrespect was ever intended regarding dementia. Night shift. So they said they took the dementia post down, but they did not. Let me double check this. Give me 1 second. I still want them to address the comment. Address the comment made to Ms. Bev. They deleted the post. Jake from State, they deleted the post. The dementia post is gone. I still want them to address why they have to be so disrespectful to an elderly young lady. There should be no disrespect like that. And my moderators will block people that are being rude and disrespectful in the comments. I've told people, if you're going to be rude and disrespectful, you're going to get blocked. If you have a problem with somebody, take it up with them in a private message. As far as anybody having issues in the comments, but try to keep it respectful. This could have been a phone call. And I don't do that. I'm not going to be having... See, I'm not going to be having phone conversations off of TikTok. Let me put that out there. I'm not going to be having phone conversations with people off of TikTok. It's not going to happen. Shouldn't even have to come to that. So... yeah, if anybody ever expected a phone conversation with me off of TikTok, I'm sorry, but that'll never happen. So, Night Shift is not going to come over and get in a box, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Let me grab something. Because I'm not going to take up nobody's time tonight. I got things I got to worry about, getting projects done. So... I want to address Pippi. before I get out of here. And I'm not going to throw out her state. I'm going to read. So, regarding Pippi, I'm going to read this document. Because Pippi is... So what Pippi did now is what she's done before. Now, Pippi has decided that she was going to make a fake account on TikTok and do some crazy things. Sarah Lynn, you want a box? Okay, let me see what you want a box for. Thanks. Sarah Lynn, you want a box? Okay, let me see what you want a box for. Before I get into this. Before I get into this.
Yeah, I'm here. Just I wanted to hear the stuff about whatever the person's name is, Clut.
Oh, Club.
Yeah, she said that, or you said that you were coming on here to talk about.
Yes, I'm going to read this document. I'll drop you down back into the comments, and then
No, it's okay. I'll stay in a box. It's too hard for me to keep up. I'll stay in a box.
Are you associated with Pippi in any way, or Club?
I don't know her personally. No, I just met her on the app maybe like a few months ago.
Okay, so you met her a few months ago. As Pippi or Club?
Clut. I don't know Pippi. I don't know whoever that girl is that everybody keeps mentioning, Gabby. I don't know any of those people.
Okay, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have one of my moderators drop you down into the comments. Everybody is gonna listen in just like you.
Why? I want to stay right here. What's wrong with that?
Miss Ma'am, why are you so demanding? Oh my God. What in the world? What? Why is she so demanding? Let me get to this. I'm all like, wait a minute. What? What? I'm sorry. I mean, could listen like everybody else. Sorry. Could listen like everybody else. No disrespect. But Miss Ma'am, we're not even blocking you, okay? You okay? We're gonna keep you down there. Oh, God Almighty. All right. So Miss Pippi. So what Miss Pippi is doing is she created this fake account called the Club, and she ended up giving somebody else's name and other information to say that she was that person. Essentially, trying to get somebody else in trouble for the nonsense that she was doing. No, Miss Sarah, you're not getting a box. I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. You're not getting a box. That was disrespectful. So, this is not Pippi's first go around. It's not. And the reason I say that, I told her I had these documents. Now I'm going to read. I'm not going to give the state. I'm not going to give the county. So, this reads as, now comes the state of by and through Assistant something County Prosecutor, Miss McKenzie, and respectfully request this honorable court to revoke defendant's bond in the above caption matter. Now, the defendant in this case, honorable court above caption matter, was her significant other. But let me read on and you'll understand what was her significant other. But understand why Pippi's involved in this. Not only Pippi, but her significant other. This. Not only significant other. What happened? Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry, Miss Rose. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay. I got you, Miss Rose. I got you. All right. So, as the January 31st, 2025 arraignment, defendant's bond, which is Pippi's significant other, was set at $5,000, 10% bond. One condition of that bond was that the defendant was to have no contact with the victim in this matter, either directly, indirectly, or through a third party. At the February 27, 2025 pretrial, this court either directly, indirect. At the February 27, emphasized that the no contact order remains, including that it extends to Facebook/social media. The no contact order extends to Facebook media. So Pippi, are you following along? Because I know you're here, I know you're listening. Pippi. So Pippi, are you following along? It clearly states, and this goes for you and your significant other. And if Miss Sarah keeps being disrespectful, just mute her. Just mute Miss Sarah. She's not getting the box. So the court emphasized that the no contact order remains, including that it extends to Facebook. So the court Facebook/social media. Yeah, the moderators will mute her. Yeah, go ahead and mute her. Or as a matter of fact, block that account. Block that account. Block Miss Sarah Lynn's account. There's no reason for anybody to tolerate her nonsense. Especially spam in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Morgan. Thank you, moderators, for blocking that account. We're not going to tolerate this nonsense. You can stay here respectfully and listen along with everybody else, or move it. You get a VIP pass, a one-way ticket. You get a VIP pass and an Uber ride straight out of here to the next live stream. You're not going to be demanding anything over here. All right. Let me continue. So I'll start at the second paragraph. At the January 31st, 2025 arraignment, defendant's bond, which is her significant other, was set at $5,000, 10% bond. One condition of that bond was that the defendant was to have no contact with the victim in this matter, either directly, indirectly, or through a third party. And I'm going to tell you how this plays out. Give me 1 second. At the February 27, 2025 pretrial, this court emphasized that the no contact order remains, including that it extends to Facebook/social media. Social media. TikTok is social media. And Pippi is involved in this. Since that time, the defendant has continued to violate the no contact order in this case. Defendant, as well as his wife, Miss Erica. Once again, I'll reemphasize that. Defendant, as well as his wife, Erica, which is Pippi, have contacted the victim's family members and friends via Facebook multiple times. So Pippi, Not only do you sit here and do what you do on TikTok, you're doing it on FB. This is a common thing that you and your significant other do on social media, not only TikTok. This is a common significant other do on social media. Now, let me continue. They have posted the victim's address on FB. They have posted B. So Pippi, you and your husband, your significant other, whatever you want to call them, you're posting victims, your husband, your significant other, what victims' addresses on FB. Hold on, I gotta turn my camera back on, but let me see if I can just face it away, because I don't want to show her. I don't want to show this important information. So give me 1 second, because TikTok is demanding I turn on my camera. Okay. So, user posting victims' addresses on the FB. User contacting victims' family members and friends through the FB multiple times. That's why when I said this involves not only Pippi but her husband, it involves both of them. They have constantly posted on FB about the victim in regard to this case, as well as about various witnesses. So you're tampering with the witnesses? You know that's called witness tampering? Do you know that, Pippi? That's called witness tampering. When you're trying to mess with the witnesses. That's a crime in itself. How do you not see this? And here you are on TikTok doing your nonsense. Let's continue. They have constantly posted on FB about the victims in regard to this case, as well as about various witnesses, both through their individual FBs accounts and through a burner account. Pippi, you're making burner accounts on FB. You used your main accounts, you and your significant other, to harass the victim and the witnesses. Is that what we're doing? Do you not see the pattern? Now listen to this. In recent weeks, and this was January and February of 2025. In recent weeks, defendant's wife, which is Pippi, began posting at least 150 TikTok videos about the case. Pippi, you posted at least 150 TikTok videos about the case. I told you I had the court documents, and you sat there and said that I lied. 150 videos. At least. About the case while you were going through court. That is crazy. It says many of these videos are discussing most, if not all, of the states. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Because I got 3 pages here. So it says Many of these videos are discussing most, if not all, of the states' witnesses posting digital discovery that the state shared with defense that is not currently public record, nor that has been admitted as an exhibit yet in this case, and posting a video of this court's Zoom meeting room during one of the defendant's hearings after explicitly agreeing to not record prior to logging on. What in the world? I'm telling you, certified stalker, certified messing with witnesses, messing with the victims, Pippi and her husband. Posting videos of the court Zoom meeting rooms after they were explicitly told not to record prior to logging on. And Pippi thinks this is okay. Now listen to this. Multiple of the state's witnesses have recently come forward regarding defendant's wife contacting them directly. So Pippi, the state's witnesses came forward telling them that you were contacting them directly. And you thought you were going to get away with it. I'm telling you. That is crazy work. That is beyond stalking. You're literally going, your significant other is going through court hearings, a court case, and you guys are tampering with the witnesses. Pippi, you're contacting the witnesses, friends and family members directly. And then you come on TikTok and you're giving some young lady's name, claiming that the Cluck Club account belongs to another young lady that has nothing to do with anything, and you're harassing people on TikTok. You are literally doing what you already are. What you and your significant other have been called out by the courts, you're doing it on TikTok, on a burner account. Just like we're creating burner accounts on FB. Yeah, we know the Cluck Club account belongs to Pippi. We know it belongs to Pippi. She was in a box with that account. And you want to sit here and act like it's all hunky-dory and point the finger at everybody else while you're the one that created that account. You're harassing people. You're doing some vile things. You used another young lady's name that had nothing to do with anything, so they could get all the backlash. And that young lady had nothing to do with this. This is straight up Delulu. I'm sorry, Mrs. Homie. I'm calling it for what it is. Miss Homie laughed at me. This is Delulu. Miss Homie's laughing in the background, but this is Delulu. Let's continue. So, we'll continue. Multiple of the state witnesses have recently come forward regarding defendant's wife contacting them directly. Defendant and his wife posting about them and their involvement in this case, as well as posting their addresses on FB. So, Pippi and her significant other didn't only post one of the witnesses' addresses and the victims, they posted multiple witnesses and the victims posted their addresses on FB. That's what Pippi and her significant other did. And she thinks it's okay. Let's continue. One witness relayed that defendant's wife, Miss Pippi, went so far as to make a false report against them to the medical board. Pippi, you made false reports to the medical board on one of the witnesses. Making false reports to the medical board. You know how it's ludicrous. It's ridiculous. This is who Pippi is. That's who Pippi is. Making false reports to the medical board. It further states, the state believes that defendant and his wife are acting in tandem to harass and potentially intimidate the victim and the state's witnesses, including multiple indirect violations of the no contact order. Even with the no contact order in place, Pippi and her significant other still continue to harass the witnesses, try to intimidate the witnesses, harass the victim, intimidate the victim, false medical reports to the medical board. Sorry, everybody, I've been busy. I know a lot of people have asked, where have I been? I have been busy. I got projects I gotta knock out. Give me 1 second. Oh. I gotta go to. Give me 1 second. Oh. I gotta go to the next page. I'm telling you, there's 3 pages. The victim was a doctor. She tormented her. Oh my goodness. You see what I'm talking about? Miss Feisty said the victim was a doctor. She tormented her. Harassing, intimidating a doctor. And Pippi has not learned one lesson. We're talking about Pippi. Not one lesson learned. Because she's doing the same thing on TikTok as we speak. As we speak. So how many? As we speak. So how many people, after the live streams that I seen earlier, because I heard there were some things going on with Pippi. The live streams that I seen earlier, I heard there were some things going on with Pippi and her going real life on people already on TikTok, thinking that she was going to get away with creating a fake account and nobody would find out. How many people with creating a fake account and nobody will, is she going to go after now? How many people? So not only, let me read something else that's off of the court document. Let me read something else that's off of the court document. Give me 1 second while I grab it. So not only are they doing this on social media. Pippi, do you remember a letter that you had received November 12th, 2024? Because I know Pippi's watching. Pippi, you remember a letter you received November 12th, 2024? It's in regards to criminal nuisance where you lived. Do you remember that? Should I refresh your memory? In regards to the local police department there, they said, yup, the neighbor. Use a voice changer to cover her identity. She won't get away with it, Ms. Bev. Welcome in, everybody. Use a voice, get away with it, Ms. Bev. You're a nuisance to your own community, Pippi. You are a nuisance to your own community. Not only a nuisance to your own community, not only on social media, but within your own community. Now that's Delulu. Not only a nuisance on social media, but also within your own community, your own neighbors. It's in regards to all the phone calls. Yeah, a menace to society. A menace to society. That's exactly what she is. Her and her significant other, they're menaces to society. The amount of phone calls that their local police department received from the neighbor. They even sent the letter to the landlord, to the owner of the property. It says your tenant has been cited for at least 8 misdemeanors. What? The letter to the landlord was your tenant has been cited for at least 8 misdemeanors. Yeah, Pippi is club. 8 misdemeanors. As many phone calls to that local police department out there where she was living at. It says to that local where she was living at, which are creating conflict with the neighboring residents. The disproportionate amount of resources devoted to this address puts the rest with the neighboring resident. Proportionate amount of resources puts the rest of the community at risk. You hear that, Pippi? The police department at risk. You hear that, Pippi? How to send a letter to your landlord saying the disproportionate amount of resources devoted to this address puts the rest of the community at risk. They said you're a risk, you're a menace to society. You are a true menace to society. You and your significant other. And you're a menace on social media too. So in the letter to the landlord, it also tells the landlord, as the owner, you're responsible to address the various problems created by the residents at this property. A copy of Ordinance 1442-2010 is enclosed for your review. Defines the village of Lake is enclosed for your review. More will charge for abatement will begin at $200 per incident plus the hourly rate of the officers involved. You have 15 days to exercise sufficient responsibility to avoid these fines. You may contact me for further information. Respectfully, the village administrator. So then they were going to go after the landlord. They were going to go after Pippi's landlord because of all the. So then they were because of all the nonsense that Pippi was creating in the community. The resources that were being used to all the phone calls that were being made regarding Pippi and her significant other They were putting the community at risk. There's no way. There's no way that she thinks that what she's doing is okay. Somebody says certified Looney Tune. Somebody says she has the audacity. You know what? At this point, and it was also ordered by the court. Give me 1 second. So the state was requesting that the defendant, her significant other, be ordered to appear in person for a bond revocation hearing. The state also requested that the court order that any social media postings and or keeps telling me to turn on my camera. All right. TikTok doesn't want you to have a green screen. The state also requests that the court order any social media postings and or pictures and videos relating to this case, either posted by defendant or defendant's wife, be immediately taken down. And there's more. So, Pippi, I highly suggest, I'm just going to give you some suggestions, some advice. Keeps telling me I turn off my camera, it's on. Yeah, Miss Margarita Mandy, some people never learn their lesson. And it's it's obvious. I suggest I would say get off of social media because you're not supposed to be on it and you know you're not supposed to. Because I'm going to pull up some more transcripts on you. What? She found Jesus? Well, that's good. That's good. I'll be knocking on her door asking if I could speak to her about her Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. And hopefully get her off of social media.
I'm calling and reporting you, bitch.
We're going to send those people to your door. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. We don't go real life like that. You know. Hi, I'm here to talk to you about your Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. We won't do that. We don't go real life like that. But this is beyond ridiculous already, Pippi. Log off. Log off. It's unacceptable how you can flow, Joe. Oh my goodness. We're talking about Club, Pippi, Random Panda. You could become one of them door knockers real quick. Oh, okay. Let me get you on this account, Fed Up. Let me get you on this account. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, I gotta follow you. It's not letting me follow you. Oh, you gotta follow me, Fed Up. Oh, okay. Let me see now. It says you followed me. Hold on. Okay, now that you followed me, I got you. Yeah, I know. I got it, Mrs. Homie. I got it. This is wild, everybody. And this is not her entire folder. She was using the account Clurb, C-L-U-R-B. Barry said, "Am I following bad people?" I don't know, Barry's. I don't know who you follow. I'm sorry, I don't know who you follow, Barry's. I know that your awareness. Her account was C-U-C-L-U-T, Clurb, C-L-U-R-B. So, that The 2.0 account too? Okay, thank you for pinning it. Those are the accounts. The accounts are pinned. So Pippi, log off. Get out of here. Your folder here. I'll show you. I'll show you your folder. Let me show you your folder. So you don't think I'm sitting here messing around. See, in this folder, for the people that say I never show anything. See, in this folder, Pippi, I got you and your significant other. I got you and your significant other in this folder. You see what I'm saying? For the people that say, the Mexican homie never shows anything, I got a lot. I got a lot. Yes, Unknown. We did it's been a while since we did an awareness live on her. So I always show what I talk about. And I have everything. Somebody said no new characters. Let me do this real quick. And when I say I have folders on people, people think, you know, let me do this real quick. Oh, I'm lying. No. My laptop is overpacked. I have hard drives. Every laptop is overpacked. When I say I have folders, you better believe. And there's a lot of stuff not in folders. There's a lot of stuff not in folders. A lot. The amount of things that I have, you'd be surprised. When I say I have a lot of stuff, I have a list. When I say I have a lot, I have a lot. And that's just my folders at the very bottom of my, I have a lot. And that's just my folders at the very bottom of my, one of my laptops. That's one of my laptops. That doesn't include, I had to buy this laptop because I filled up my other laptop with folders. So I had to buy a whole nother laptop, and then I had to buy external hard drives and USB drives. That way people don't say, oh, he don't have anything. He does, you know, he just says he does. That's just how I roll. This right here, it's a terabyte. This is a 1 terabyte external hard drive. Filled with folders. Filled with receipts. 1 terabyte of just folders and receipts. So for the ones that say, I don't have anything, don't forget all the USB drives that I have. So USB drives that I have. So I wanted to address those two things for tonight. And welcome in everybody. Welcome in Treehouse. Welcome in everybody. I want Pippi to understand that I'm keeping my eyes out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the updated court transcripts. So Pippi, just so you know, I'm going to get all the So Pippi, I'm going to grab all the new court transcripts. So I have them in your folder. Transcripts. You and your significant other. You and your significant other. I'm going to get everything updated. You need to quit harassing people. You need to quit going real life on people. That's the best advice I could give you. I have a lot. Yeah. Let me say this before I get out of here. A lot of people have mentioned that in comments in our live streams. They tell me, do a deep dive. I don't do deep dives. Let me put it out there. I don't do deep dives. I do research. I don't call it deep diving. I don't call it none of that. All I do is research.
What do you mean blackmail is okay?
But blackmail is okay. What are you talking about? Meowski? What are you talking about blackmail? I don't know who that comment was. I don't know. Don't block them. I don't think it was rude. I don't know who's blackmailing who. Let me know who's being blackmailed. I could look into it for you. Who's blackmailing who? Blackmailed. I'm serious. Threatening someone to do an action is blackmail. What? What are you talking? Don't block them. Threatening some. What? What are you talking? Don't block them. They need to elaborate.
Who's threatening?
Who's threatening to do anything? We put truth and facts out here. I don't know who's being blackmailed. Yeah, thank you for pinning that. Threatening someone to do an action is blackmail. We haven't blackmailed anybody. I don't know what you're talking about, Meowski. I just don't know. We're not blackmailing anybody. I'm going to put truth and facts out there. That's essentially it. Because I didn't blackmail anybody. I made some suggestions. I suggested that for Pippi to get off social media because of all her actions that her and her significant other are doing. And we don't blackmail people. For what? What do I get out of it? As a matter of fact, I don't make money on this app. For me to be blackmailing people. My goodness. But hey, any questions? Because I'm going to get out of here. Any questions? I'll try to catch them in the comments. Any. I'll be looking out for questions before I get out of here. I guess not. All right. If there's any questions, feel free to message me, and I'll be more than happy to respond. Feel free to message me, and I'll be more than happy to respond. Those are the accounts for Pippi. I'm going to get out of here. Have a blessed evening. And take up any issues in the messages. Pippi, I'm going to get out of here. And take up... Message me. Gotta go.
Ooh, that joint rock.
Have a good night.
Yeah, pay me a lighter, man.
Have a blessed evening.
Rock.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Blessed evening.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in a booth right now, right? myself to a and I finally realized myself to a motherfucker, self-made millionaire, you dig? Everybody love me except for one group. Hey, don't play with me, play with your. Let's go. Don't play with me. Don't do that. Play with your bitch. Play with your bitch. Young nigga on some multi-million-dollar shit. Fur coat, $500,000 worth of ice on. Lit up like a cut the Christmas lights on. Why the do you be so fresh, dog? Why you keep your foot on these neck, dog? Cause we at the top, but we really from the bottom. Tell it, come in, that's how I feel about them. Heard your intro, your last 2 mixtapes. I hear you slick dissing, but that lying. All they make believe rapping about cocaine. Don't play with me, ho. Got it, you a hoe, mine. Hey, you went from my biggest fan to my biggest hater. Begging me to sign with you, but I had too much paper. Still that same that used to front your big brother. Found out he too, now I call him your big sister. You still that same that was beefing with a dog. But you a gangster though. I cannot take you serious. They said them poop. On your team, earn your draw. They say you make them poop. Call you boss, but they can't call you king. Why? Because that's dog. I can't drink all that 2 liter. Why? Because that's raw. The streets hour. That new 488 came with a lot of power. My little niggas begging to let those systems scatter shower. Don't play with me. Play with your bitch. Matter of fact, when I she told me you a bitch. For real. And tell that old from my hood with you that he a bitch. He don't get away. You make the city look bad. That's the truth. Damn, man. Y'all be in North Memphis more than you. I shot my first 20 videos in my hood. Trap, you a poop. I heard they never see you in your hood. Quit playing. 10 M's up with the. I'm just saying. Oh, you must be mad cause they call Memphis Dogland. Oh, met the Super Bowl, my money on the fountain cans. Hey, you big head motherfucker. Why you hating so much? Oh, I forgot you came up rapping, dissing 3 6 Mafia. Stop slick dissing and dodging me. Let's get it poppin'. Oh, pussy. Yeah. Oh, pussy. Yeah. Was talking about me in your song prior to the side. Damn. Found my number in her phone and it hurt your pride. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, you found my number in her phone and it hurt your pride. When they hear this shit, they gon' play it 5 times. Got a lot of foreign cars that I get too high to drive. Don't play with me, do that. Play with your bitch. Don't play with get too high to drive. With me, nah, play with your bitch. So,
Have a blessed evening, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining us. Be on the lookout. You just never know when we're going to go live. Have a good night. Be on the lookout. You just never know when